안녕하세요. Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction. I just opened YouTube because I've been away for a little bit, but I'm coming back a little bit. And the first thing I saw is this. I guess you guys can see it in the title, but I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. I've seen groups get together for stuff for like a live performance from the same company. I think all of these are in the same company, but I don't think I've seen them do a music video before. And if I've seen it, I probably forgot about it. So this is interesting to me. We got SSERAFIM, Illit, and KATSEYE together in a song. I don't know about you, but I want to find out what it's about. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it.
Each reaction is unique. Please note that the reactor tends to pause a lot. Yes, he understands that this may not be your cup of tea, so you are free to move on. However, if you do decide to stay and watch further, let's go.
Alright, so the thumbnail and the first frame already look kind of dark, and that's normally a good thing for me because I like the more eerie type of things. The darker the colors, the better, because for some reason that's the stuff that usually translates into music and music videos that have some sort of something that I like. So let's see what this is about. I don't know what we're gonna get, but we're gonna find out. I don't really know these groups, to be honest. I've listened to SSERAFIM a couple of times on our Patreon. I've done a bit of KATSEYE. I like Game Boy. I think that's my favorite KATSEYE song. Illit, or Illit, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I think I've only done one song, which was Magnetic. And we know that song has been very popular all over. So let's see how they come together, because I can't imagine it. The KATSEYE, the Illit. Illit seemed more like a child group to me. KATSEYE, very, very provocative, you know. Illit, SSERAFIM, I like Anti-Fragile and a little bit of some songs that I've done on Patreon. So I don't understand how this comes together. So let's find out. What? I am iconic by mistake because of your comments. What? What in the NF and the secret circle and what? I don't. And charmed and it almost sounded like a video game. Hold up. I like her. I think her name is Shay1 or something like that. What in the Pretty Little Liars and Riverdale is going? What is this? What in the Vampire Diaries is going on? What in the originals is going? This is where Klaus and them would be burying people. Oh no, the witches would be there. What? Hey. I'm iconic by mistake.
I am iconic by mistake. Never up duty, taking the beating. I keep on cheesing, looks so deceiving.
24/7, more like 25/8.
24/7.
What does that even mean?
Honestly, are you okay? Hating me is like all you do. Breakfast to dinner. With a bulletproof break in your fingers. Thank you for the comments. It's because of all your hate. I am iconic by mistake. I am iconic by mistake. I'm just trying to stay.
Wait. What did she get hit by? She got hit with God? Oh.
I am iconic by mistake. I'm just trying to stay me. That's a little crazy. Now I am iconic from how much you fucking hate me.
Relax.
360, the enemy in 50. Do this for the dream.
In 5 weeks.
Hey, but the bag is nice though. Hey, and I'm so grateful. Hey, I'm getting
What in the from is going on? If you know from the men in yellow legs collecting teeth, what is the okay? I don't know what the hell.
and I'm so grateful. Hey, I'm getting kind of spiritual. In the hell and back.
And then from has spiritual things going on. What is going on?
Hey, I'm getting kind of spiritual. In the hell and back. Let 'em judge me. Crucible. Your imagination got me caught in viral. Life's a simulation, got me in a spiral.
What is that reference to? The corn. And anyway, let's go.
Spiritual. In the hell and back. Let 'em judge me. Crucible. Your imagination got me caught in viral. Life's a simulation, got me in a spiral.
It turned into popcorn. Okay, I see.
Imagination got me caught in viral. Life's a simulation, got me in a spiral. 24/7, like 25. Honestly, are you
What the hell is going on?
Your digital footprint is looking so insane. It's like all you do. Breakfast to
I ain't gonna lie, it's catchy.
your fingers. Thank you for the comments. It's because of all your hate.
I'm a comic by mistake. Hey. That was too much happening. Let me change my glasses real quick. It was just hold up. What is this?
It's like all you do. Breakfast to dinner. Algorithm bulletproof break in your fingers. Thank you for the comments. It's because of all your hate. I am iconic by mistake. I am iconic by mistake. Gravy on my tombstone.
Iconic by
I
mistake.
celebrate the fame and I barely changed. Hearted harder. Here, hurt is like
Yeah, some of the lyrics are a little. I don't know what you try to say, but harder. What?
gravy on my tombstone. I celebrate the fame and I barely changed. Hearted harder. Here, hurt is like
Hard like I like it more. What?
imagination got me going viral. Lost the simulation got me
Your imagine got me going viral as like the thing that you make up in your mind about me. Is
in a spiral. 24/7, more like 20. Lost the simulation got me in a spiral.
life is simulation got me in got me in a spiral. Like none of that stuff is real, or none of the stuff you make up is real. But then I saw like a clip of somebody from I don't know what group. She was on live and she's going viral for being, I think she's being honest as an idol and stuff like that. She was telling people nothing is real, nothing you see is real or something like that.
24/7, more like 25. Ay.
I need to know what that means. Like are you just adding more?
Hating me, it's like all you do. Breakfast to dinner.
If this is Illit or Illit, I would be a fan, or I would at least be more interested if you came with a concept like this, because the magnetic vibes that I saw, I felt like I was watching kids YouTube or something. Although the song was popular, obviously, but If you came like, because y'all look like you've been business now. Like if this is Illit or Illit, I don't know how to say it. This will be it. Ah, I'm iconic by mistake. I am
iconic by mistake. Never off duty, duty taking the beating, beating. I keep on cheesing, looks are deceiving. Like you knew me, mommy flapping your lips, forming. I just keep on going, too beautiful.
Facts. Never off duty. What do you say? Taking a beating. Like these idols are always constantly working, so they're always on duty basically. And then it's laborious, it's taxing, so they're always taking a beating. But then I don't know about the part about cheesing, as in like she's getting money. I don't know what that means, but that part I feel like I understand.
I am iconic by mistake. Never off duty,
Duty.
taking the
Beating.
I keep on cheesing.
I don't know that
Looks
part.
are deceiving.
Looks are deceiving. Yeah, the makeup, the all the like I said, the girl was saying is like a simulation. What you see is not really real or whatever. Because I think she at some point she said, "I'm far from the person you think of me as an idol or whatever."
Like you knew me, mommy flapping your lips, forming. I just keep on going, too beautiful to be broken. Your imagination got me going back down.
If Illit or Illit came like this, it would be a different story for me.
More like 25. Honestly, are you okay? Hating me, it's like all you do. Breakfast too.
But nah.
Thank you for the comments, it's because of all your
Okay, attitude.
I am iconic by mistake. I am iconic by mistake. I'm just trying to stay me. That's a little crazy. Now I am iconic.
What are you drinking? I feel like there's a lot of symbolism that's going up over my head because I don't know these groups. I'm not into them as much as the other groups that I'm into. So there's a lot that I don't know. So I don't know why we're in the cornfield. I don't know why you're drinking that. Maybe it's just random, but yeah.
From how much you fucking hate me. 78360, the memory in 50. Do this for the dream, nah, just for the
Facts. They're all doing it for the bag. They ain't other thing. I mean, some people do it because they have a passion for music. But let's be honest, some people are just doing it for the fame and the bag. That's it.
50. Do this for the dream, nah, just for the
Do this for the dream. Nah, just for the bag. Okay, what's happening here?
the memory in 50. Do this for the dream, nah, just for the
Bag is mine.
nice though.
Literally the bag.
And I'm so grateful.
And I'm so grateful. As you're paying my bills with all your hate and stuff.
Getting kind of spiritual. In the hell and back, letting judge me. Visible. Your imagination got me calling by phone. Life's a simulation, got me
What in the earth song is going on?
in a spiral. 24, something like 25. Honestly, are you okay? Your digital footprint is looking so insane. It's like all you do, breakfast to dinner. Algorithm bulletproof for breaking your fingers. Thank you for the comments, it's because of all your hate.
I am iconic by mistake. What is the consensus when it comes to this? What is the overall reception for this? Because I like it. I'm gonna tell you why I like it. Ever since I watched Twice's concert on Next for the Japanese show that they did for the This Is 4 tour, where they were at the MUFG or GF, I can't remember how you actually say it, stadium thing. That was such an experience for me, to a point where I felt like I've been fulfilled, to a point where I've it felt like I've completed the game. Like I got to the final boss and I completed the game. So I'm done. I'm happy with everything that I've seen so far in my life. Like that's basically it. That was the type of experience it was. So right now everything feels like a bonus, but at the same time I don't want to like dumb it down to a point where I'm just listening to anything and just accepting anything. I want something that's got meaning, something that makes me feel, whether it's instrumentals, whether it's the lyrics, whether it's the visuals. I need it to do something for me. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be honest and say, I don't feel it. So because of that change now, like I'm looking for something, and here's why I like this. They were just talking facts. That's what it seemed to me. First of all, there's a lot happening in the music video, but I don't understand the stories, and some things may be random. But in terms of the lyrical content, although it is very simple, they were telling me something. It felt like it was a response to something, right? So I'm not, like I said, I'm not really familiar with the group. I know, with KATSEYE, let's be honest, as much as depending on who you are, I'm not a fan of Nali. I'm not a fan of anything else that I've heard. Like I said, I've only heard a couple of songs, and the song that I like and I think showed their potential, because I haven't watched even their documentary, so I don't know a lot about them, but I do know that there is some potential there to be what I like them to be, what I would like to hear from them. And that was with Game Boy. I saw a lot of things in there that I really liked. Illit, like I said, I thought I was watching kids YouTube with that Magnetic song. After that, I don't think I really heard anything from them. If I have, I didn't even recognize it was them. SSERAFIM, I've said this on my Discord, if you want to go check it out. We went through a couple of their videos, and they really have nice songs. My favorite song is still Anti-Fragile. I think that's them. Yeah, I remember thinking they were French or something. Anti-Fragile. No, not Anti-Fragile. What am I saying? It is it's got a weird name. It goes, I'm a best. Oh, I'm a mess. That song. I think they also came up with Spaghetti. I didn't quite like that, but that I'm a mess. That was my favorite song from them. So I don't really know much about them, but what I like is the fact that, especially if you look at the end there as well, they were saying they were sitting all together, which also was showing me something that I think happens a lot in the K-pop industry, where it looks like a lot of these girl groups don't like each other, but they're actually really good friends. I'm learning a lot, especially with through Twice content, because the way I do like a lot of variety shows and stuff like that, where I'm finally learning that some of the groups that the fans seem to be pitting against each other, the members are actually friends. I didn't know Nine was really good friends with Yeri from Red Velvet, So like with KATSEYE, let's be honest, they are popular. This is why I said this is the reason I like them. They are popular, as much as we think some people may think otherwise about their music, whatever's happening, they're still popular for some reason. Twice just won the AMA, and because of the algorithm, I saw that KATSEYE also won some awards. Twice was during Lollapalooza, I saw that KATSEYE was there. KATSEYE is everywhere. I've heard like celebrity moms mention that their kids like KATSEYE or something like that. So whatever you think of KATSEYE, whatever you think of them, the fact is they are popular, and to me it almost feels like they're still gaining popularity regardless of the controversies that they may be going through. Illit, like I said, I don't know much about them, but with Magnetic, there has to be some sort of rise with them, because that song was literally everywhere. Every social media, every store you go to, you just hear the song. It was everywhere, right? The SSERAFIM, I don't know much about them in terms of like their popularity, but I would assume they're very popular because when I was doing the reactions, I saw the numbers on their videos and stuff like that. So I assume they're also doing well. But what I'm also assuming is because of how they say things in this music video, they've also been getting a lot of negative press, which again, people always say I don't know if the correct phrase is for any press is good press or something like that, because as they say, you're paying their bills. You're literally paying they're still getting the bag. Some of them might not even be doing this for as a dream per se. They're here for the bag, and your hate comments, your constant thoughts about what they're doing, what they're not doing, always talking about them, flapping your mouth, as they say. It increases the algorithm advantage, and that translates to, I'm assuming that's what cheesing means, like, never off duty, something breaking, what, never off duty, breaking, or beating, or taking a beating, meaning that that's the work they put in, and then they're always cheesing. I don't know if that's the correct translation, but they get to a point where it all comes back because of what you guys are doing. Whether, I'm sure there's some good comments out there, but based on this, it tells me that there's a lot of negativity around them. But then what they're saying is, thank you. Regardless of what you say about us, especially if you're hating on us, this is coming back to us in a positive way, to some degree, I guess, but they're getting the money back. And the thing that I like the most is that it's not a song just for the sake of a song. It's a song addressing something. It's a song with meaning. It's a song that's almost like a song talking to the haters, saying this is for you, basically. And the more you're gonna hate on us, it's almost like if you were doing a debate, and then they just hit you with an irrefutable fact that you can't, like, they put in such a way where if you were to say something, then you're just proving the point. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, that's why I'm asking what is the overall reception of the song. Like, if you're going to hate more on them now, they kind of got you, because that's their point. Now, in terms of them being iconic, I don't know. Not in my world. You still got a lot to do for me to even view as iconic. Some of the songs I've heard, the lyrics, everything else. In my world, if you watch my channel, we appreciate certain things more than others. We don't mind certain songs that are a little different, because you're not always in that zone. You need something sometimes to take you away from that, so when you come back, it hits you even better. But iconic, I don't know. But what you did, what I liked about this is, I don't feel like you were lying. I don't feel like this was a song just for making a song. And even though they were shaking, and there was a little bit of skin showed and stuff like that, it wasn't excessive, right? It wasn't like what I would expect from a KATSEYE now. I don't know about the rest, because I really don't really watch their stuff. But it didn't feel like this is, I'm gonna sell you, the usual stuff that we now see in music. It was like, we're gonna still add our flavor to things, but this song has a purpose. We're talking to you haters. We're saying, hey man, go ahead, hate, but just know that your hate is making me iconic. I mean, we may not be there yet, but the more you keep doing this, the more you're driving the algorithm, the more you flap your mouth and create these scenarios, the more you're thinking of us, so we'll always be there. We'll always be a topic of discussion, and thus leading to us getting the bag, and thus maybe leading us to chop the charts, and thus we might end up being iconic by mistake. Maybe that wasn't the objective. We're just here for the bag, but now you're making us iconic by this hate. And then again, that's the, I don't know, is the Uno reverse card or whatever you want to call it. Is the more you're gonna hate on this, the more you prove our point, the more we blow up. Interesting. Anyway, let me stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Kamsahamnida, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.